So we all know that warm-up and cool-down can help you to recover more quickly, prevent injuries from happening, but also to get ready for matches or to get ready for the next day, whatever. And in this video I will show you some things you can use for warm-up or for cool-down. So yeah, if you like the content, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into it.
And on my left, Aaron Sonnenschein, Germany.
No! So this video is not a guide or a program that you have to follow. I will just give you some input, some exercises that you can do to get ready for matches or to recover quickly. And please make sure that every player is different. Every player needs a different warm-up and a different cool-down. Of course, there are some basic things that everyone needs. Just as everything, it is very individually. But of course, there has to be some routine. For the warm-up, I would do, most of the time, I would do some stretching, dynamic stretching, some mobilization at first, then move on to running, getting some movement into my body, and in the end I would try to do some quick footwork, some explosive stuff to really activate my body to move quickly on court. Please make sure that you obviously will not do the same warm-up for technique training or for a gym session. You just do different exercises. This is what I would do before a very tough session or matches or tournament matches. So at first, stretching or mobilization, then running, and then footwork. If you don't have room for running, you can use footwork. Just do it less quickly, less explosive. Get your body used to moving now. So stretching and mobilization will help you to give your body a little help with the warm-up, to get warm, to get the blood flowing. And therefore you do dynamic stretching, so some movement in the stretches. Don't do it too aggressively. Also, this part will give you more flexibility and also lowers the risk of injuring yourself even for the warm-up. The second part, the running, I would do some normal runs. For me, running forwards and running backwards is the best way. The longer I do it, I would try to do it more quickly, putting more power into my movement. Get used to not only moving, but also moving with some energy, because we will use it on court. So why not do it in the warm-up as well? And the last part we can do is footwork. We can choose between normal footwork and footwork on court, so basically doing shadows. But we want to do it quickly, very explosively, and not too long. We don't want to use too much energy, but we want to get our body activated, our brain activated to move quickly. So I would start with normal footwork, and in the end I would do some shadows. Also, when you do the shadows, try to focus on some tactics, some strokes you want to play. So the cool down part for me is split up into two parts. The first one being to cool down by moving. So for example, running slowly or cycling. So your body just gets to recover and cool down a bit. And then you move on to stretching or foam rolling. I would suggest you to do at least 5 to 10 minutes of running, slowly running or cycling before you move on, and also to do it without having shoes on. The stretching part is the important part, in my opinion. It helps you to stay flexible, but also to don't feel too much pain the next day, so muscle soreness or just in general tiredness. Make sure that you really focus on your body. If you feel that a certain stretch is more difficult to you, then try to be gentle to your body, be gentle in general, but also to push your body to maybe go a bit further. And what I like to do is to hold it 5 seconds and then move a bit further. Hold it for 5 or 10 seconds again and then move again a bit further, and for at least 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then I can move on to the next exercise. If you feel more soreness in a certain area, then you should do more exercises in this area. It's the same as stretching. If you have more difficulties with one exercise or it hurts in one position the most, pause, then you will do longer intervals and push your body to really relax. Please make sure for the warm-up and also for the cool-down, especially for the cool-down, that you don't overdo it. So if you really have pain, then try to move slowly with the exercise and try to take care of it even more. Adapt the warm-up and the cool-down to the session and the way you're feeling. If it takes longer, then it takes longer. If you feel good and ready to go, then do your normal warm-up and then go on court. Hopefully this will help you to get ready. Yeah. If you like the content, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And see you in the next one.